Hey Pisces fam, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for the y'all almost on my face. This is going to be a general reading for the month of November 2020, but whenever you are guided to click on this video is when the message is supposed to come to you, right? Because time is not linear. And also this is for the Pisces cross watcher as well. I keep forgetting to mention in my videos, and y'all will have to excuse me, I'm still trying to get used to YouTube, but I do my readings for sun and moon. I know a lot of readers do sun, moon, and rising. However, I am called to do sun and moon. So we are going to take a look at what's going on with you guys for the month of November. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your love, and your donations. I also am open for bookings, so if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can go ahead and email me at the email address in the description box. So I think I'm going to go with the Wild Unknown. And excuse me while I'm trying to get myself comfy here. So we're going to see what's up with Pisces for November 2020. Thank you, Divine Creator, for connecting me to the collective of Pisces, November 2020. What information do you have for Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. So the first card out you got is the Seven of Cups here, and that is driving you for the month of Pisces. So it's looking like you've got a lot of options. You're filled with emotions here, but there is something that is right underneath the surface that you just can't put your finger on, Pisces. It's like you can feel it. You feel like you're almost to that complete fulfillment here. Thank you, Spirit. See, so there is a rebirth happening, a regeneration happening here. Thank you. And thank you. So what is motivating you this month is this feeling of almost being complete, almost having completed a cycle here, and you are right on the money. There's going to be a reset here. And this is all because of your need for physical stability here. You might have moving into your own space on your mind currently. And here you've got the Six of Wands here as one potential likely outcome. And then you have the Nine of Cups here as the other likely outcome. So this is looking really good. This is looking like you will be victorious in your endeavors, Pisces, for the month of November. I'm also seeing here that you are coming out of this mind state that it takes a lot of hard work to receive emotional and financial abundance. I'm also seeing here that there is an ending. Oh, excuse me. There is an ending coming to frivolous spending here, impulsive spending here, and just being, what's the word I'm looking for? Immature when it comes to how you deal with your money and your finances. So that is beautiful. With the Nine of Cups being a wish fulfillment, and then the Six of Wands being a victory card here. This is overall looking really good. And you may be juggling a couple of people here. It keeps coming out to me that you may be receiving love from a lot of suitors here, but there's one person that you would love to receive love from, or some type of an offer that you're not receiving. So while these other cups, you guys might be sleepy or sleeping more during the month of November with the moon, and then I'm like yawning like crazy. So yeah, if you could just get what you want from this one person, this will make your day. You wouldn't even care about these other cups, you know, being emptied out. But you know, there is some enjoyment here with the multitude of attention and emotions that you're emotional fulfillment that you're getting from collectively from a couple of people here. But there's just this one relationship that either needs to be repaired or needs to go to the next level in order for you to feel like the sun is truly shining in all aspects of your life. So I'm being called to pull out well, you know what? Before we get to the Keepers of the Light, I want to pull some energy oracle cards just to get some clarification on this Seven of Wands, because I really would love to know what it's doing in the motivation position here. Divine Spirit, clarify the Seven of Cups here. Did I say the Seven of Wands? I'm sorry. The Seven of Cups for Libra, October. Not October. Lord, I'm all over the place. Please forgive me. November 2020. So something could have happened in October between you and this person. That Seven of Cups, please, Divine Creator, for Pisces November. Okay, so community in reverse came out here. So there is definitely something going on where there was a fallout between you and one particular individual here, or there may be a struggle here to get a large group of people or some type of gathering off the ground here with the community card in reverse. So it's motivating you or you you may also, some of you may also work with groups of people, and for whatever reason Um, it never, the relationships never last longer than they need to here, and it may have you feeling or questioning whether or not it's you. And Spirit is asking you to put to bed this very childlike state of being and thinking when it comes to dealing with other people, large groups of people. It's very limiting here. But I'm seeing here that you will be victorious. You're gonna have to balance out your emotions here. You're gonna really have to dig deep and look at some skeletons in your closet that you may not have wanted to look at before. I'm hearing if there is a slow up in your money, this is why, because you haven't, oh Lord, I did not want to be in the camera. You have not been wanting to look at those parts of yourself. You may not have been aware of them. Some sort of denial that's been going on. But here it says patience. Okay, so patience flew out. You may have to look at your tolerance level. You may have a problem with patience. You may be an impatient person. You may feel like, you want things done when you want them done. And this may come from this type of this mentality that you are at people's beck and call, and when they ask of something, you get it done right away, and you're always on top of it. And when you're in need of something, you don't see that being reciprocated exactly the way you present it out to the world, and that causes you to have this this type of almost like a temper tantrum kind of thing I'm seeing here, because you're lacking patience. But sometimes, we tend to take things personal, not realizing that people have things going on in their lives. And because you tend to be all in when it comes to being of service to the people that are around you here, and within your community, it makes you feel like you're not getting the same type of energy in return. But you have to meet people where they are, and you also have to change your perception and change the way you are of assistance to other people. So when you find yourself in positions where you can, lend a helping hand or be of service, you really need to ask yourself if you're doing too much. You need to ask yourself that if it were you and the person couldn't do everything that you are willing to do for that person in that given moment in time, would it make you feel like that person was not giving you the same type of energy? Or would it cause you to be impatient or feel like they didn't care as much about you that you do them, right? So I feel like Spirit is saying if the answer gives you anxiety or it makes you feel impatient, then you're doing too much, right? And you need to kind of scale it back. So yeah, door to personal healing and happiness just fell out in reverse. So with this rebirthing process, And with you looking at the way you come into situations with this kind of naive and with these naive expectations that people are going to do exactly, they're going to do for you exactly what you do for them in any way, shape, or form or capacity, this is really stunting your personal healing and happiness here, right? So if we look at this really closely here, we can see that there's a lot of emotion behind this way of being, Pisces. And you really have to look at those emotions, because still waters run deep. So really take a look at yourself in November, and work on where that comes from, right? Whether it be you wanting to be liked, accepted, whether that be you just wishing that somebody would save you the way you want to save other people, and start giving that to yourself, so that when it's not sent out by external, energies, then it doesn't feel so empty here, Okay, let's go to Keepers of the Light. That's so funny. For some of you, this is a love situation here. You may have recently cut somebody off because of a third-party situation, right? You could have been dealing with an earth sign, and there's going to be some sort of resurrection, or there may have been some sort of reaching out during the Mercury retrograde, or that person is going to return to you within the next moon phase, ready to talk and communicate now that Mercury is out of retrograde. And the person is definitely going to, if you have patience with this person and you don't cut them off, I see this, or ignore them or block them, I see this being a wish fulfillment situation and it being victorious, and they're going to express to you some sort of revelation that they've come to, where they have healed some part of themselves. Maybe they didn't see the way their actions were affecting you. Maybe they didn't understand why you would cut them off, because the situation or the relationship wasn't serious to begin with, and they felt like, you have options, I can have options too, right? But they didn't really see that you were willing to take it to the next level with them, right? So with a little bit of introspection and some time, they're now realizing that that they were wrong about the situation. So they're coming back to tell you this, and they're going to be excited about it. And I see this being a good foundation for a friendship. You have to have patience, though. You cannot rush this relationship here. You cannot jump into a relationship with this person, because there is a need for the both of you to heal some parts of yourself that have not been looked at ever before. You see this door here, it's open now, but if you look at all of the foliage around it, this is taking time to grow, right? And it's all coming down onto the doorway itself. So these doors have been closed for a very long time here. So you both are going to need time to understand what it is you need to have personal healing and happiness during this time of November. but I do see there being some sort of renewal within this connection here. And that's for some of you. It's not for everybody, you know. Take what resonates and leave the rest. You have to learn, you have to know how to filter. You know, this is a general read, so everything is not going to be for you. And if this reading doesn't resonate for you, check your moon sign. Okay, Pisces. Shade. Mercury come through. What did I say about that Mercury retrograde? Can't make it up. Open communication, right? Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. Okay, so whether this be some sort of business or personal relationship endeavor, or it be your love life, right? Mercury is asking you to have patience here in order to get a weight off your chest and speak. But your need, ooh, and my throat chakra is going out. So Pisces, I'm really gonna need you guys to work on your communication skills in the month of November, especially if you are trying to repair a relationship or somebody is returning to you to repair a relationship. I'm really gonna need you guys to hold a lot of love and space in your heart for this person and seek to understand and listen before being heard, right? And you can only do that with patience. So it's really asking you to step out of this childlike state, this immature state of feeling like everything is being done to you, and really own your responsibility and own your responsibility. You own your responsibility and own the role that you played in whatever this relationship dynamic is here, right? I'm gonna read out of the book for Mercury. Spirit is telling me there's another card here for you guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the flow for Pisces November. I can already hear some of you guys like, this reading is not for me. Okay, we got two more cards, right? So inner strength is coming out with Brigitte, and it says move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. So I feel like a lot of times when you guys are impatient, it's because you are giving away your power. Some of you have little patience, and it's because you allow things to get you upset that really shouldn't get you upset. When you allow external factors to shake your inner being, that's giving away your power, right? So it's asking to, and the heart chakra here is in flames, right? So you're going to want to work on your heart chakra. There may be a blockage in your heart chakra, and this is causing you to have this rage that ensues when you have to wait. Okay? That came out really strong. It says move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Okay? And then it says, I believe it's Jewel Ko, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Right? So you may want to adopt a more, I don't even know what, it's not a Buddhist, is it? I don't want to say the wrong thing, you know. I want to be PC. It's the Virgo in me. So let's see what Mercury has to say, and then we're gonna go into Dharma unfolding. So remembering that you are on a path is basically spirit just letting you know that take things with a grain of salt. Don't take yourself so seriously. And also, you know, every experience is an opportunity to grow and learn. And you can't do that if your heart is closed off. So both of these have, well, actually all of them have illumination around the crown, right? And then some type of symbolism in the heart chakra area. So you're definitely going to want to work on the heart chakra because it's going to open up your aura and allow for this personal healing and happiness to unfold, right? So you're called, there's an end to the old way of being. There's an end to this immaturity here. And there's going to be a rebirth into this new paradigm where you are more patient. So let's just jump into Mercury's extended message. So it says, open all levels of communication now. Important messages and information and insights are being shared. You may hear from an old friend or family member. What did I say? Or have an opportunity to finally understand a loved one you've not had an easy time with. I'm getting a lot of fatherly wounds coming up here. And this may be the part that you have not been wanting to examine or not even have felt like you needed to examine, but you may want to do some shadow work here, or even some inner child work revolving around fatherly wounds. But let's continue. You may be able to clarify situations where you feel you weren't heard properly or were misunderstood. Get things off your chest in a loving way so that you can clear all roads to love in your life. Hello? Listen too. Communication is a two-way street. Mercury is here now to allow you to hear clearly and be heard. Can't make this up, right? Cannot make this up. So let's go to the Jualco. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. So it says, when Jualco appears in a reading, he reminds you that your path is unfolding as it should. Take one step at a time and remember that your only spiritual function is to be happy. You are a powerful person. You are a powerful person with many lessons under your belt and a real capacity to share your wisdom with the world. Take the time to go over what you have learned recently. Recognize the strengths it has brought you and acknowledge where you have been courageous. Jewel Cool is now working with your angel guides to help your journey unfold like a beautiful lotus flower, one petal at a time. Okay, so Pisces, you guys are the 12th sign of the zodiac. So a lot of you are very intuitive, very psychic, because you have moved through all signs of the zodiac. You have lived so many lifetimes, right? You have so much experience that you can almost see things coming in. Instead of adapting this kind of attitude of, I already know what's going to happen, or I kind of knew that was going to happen, take life one step at a time and always hold your inner strength, because you are creating your reality, right? So instead of adapting this attitude of seeing the negative, see things working out in your favor. See the good in people. Believe in the good in people, even if you want to lean towards seeing them in a negative light because you understand patterns and you understand personality types or what have you. Speak positivity into them. Breathe life into the situation. Shape it the way you want it to go, because you are creating the reality that you are in. Brigitte, what's your extended message? Your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think. You have come a long way since you began this journey. This is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Hello. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you may imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Brigitte to light the way ahead. So don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't negative self-talk. Don't negative talk your environment, those around you, your situations and circumstances. Always think the best, expect the best, and the best will come. So Pisces, I hope that this message resonated. And until next time, I love you guys.